Hey, my name is attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA, an Orlando, Orange County-based Social Security disability law firm. Let's go ahead and talk. I think a really simple question that I've never answered because, frankly, it just, to me, it's simple and straightforward, but to somebody who's not in this field, it would actually be a really great thing to answer. How do you receive help with your disability benefits? I mean, I've never really gone into that, and over 600 videos later, and it's really been more than that, but those are just the ones that made it onto YouTube, Vimeo, and Dailymotion. But over 600 videos later, I think we should probably answer, how do you get help with this, right? I mean, that's the beginning. Thing number one that I always recommend is to call a bunch of attorneys and get a free consultation about what they think, are the unique aspects of your claim and what's going to be required and things like that, okay? So call a bunch of them, get their opinions, and go from there. If they're too busy to be able to talk to you, then likely they're not going to have enough time to go ahead and work on your claim and kind of push it through. Also remember, attorney staff members, in my opinion, are usually more well-trained, frankly, and this is in my opinion, than these non-legal reps that are out there, even those that have that certification, so like the SOAR program and things like that. And that's because the attorney, and I have to qualify this, okay? Some law firms, some mega law firms, they just have call centers where it's cool, you're calling in about this, we're going to forward you to this person. Cool, you're calling in about this, we're going to forward you. So they don't really know anything, But then smaller law firms, the staff members have a really good idea how a lot of this stuff works. So, I had to qualify that. I do not recommend asking a bunch of friends and family members what the process was like, other than for emotional means. Like, how do they feel? How do they, feel? What do they believe as different sections of it? Because remember, they're going to taint a lot of what the law is and what it should be and blah, blah, blah. So my recommendation is, for facts, call an attorney. For emotional context, ask family members and friends. You can always go online and watch tutorial videos. You can read articles about how this stuff works. You can go ahead and go to local bar meetings on Social Security disability law, but frankly, that's probably going to be way over your head when it comes to how the law works and things like that. You could do a lot of things. You could go to seminars offered by the local library. I've done a bunch of those, I know, and I think those are good for people. And I think at the end of the day, something that a lot of people don't do, but I think is important, is to just go and download the actual Social Security disability form that's required for it and read through the questions and fill out a version before you submit one. Then learn as much as you can based upon the questions that you've seen, and go back and do another one that you'll have more proper and appropriate answers for. All right? So that's basically how you can receive help for it. And how do you get attorney phone numbers? But whatever you do with a lot of these attorney rating systems where you I need an attorney for this. Most of the top rating ones are pay to play, meaning the attorneys paid that website to go ahead and put them up there. Doesn't mean they're a great attorney, just means that they paid to play. It's like the attorneys on TV, usually not the best attorneys, usually not even close to being the best attorneys, usually not even the middle ground attorneys, not usually more in the lesser to the worst side of those types of attorneys. That they just grew and grew and grew, and they couldn't keep up with their good efforts and good quality and yada yada. And now they just mass advertising on TV. Why? Because people see things on TV as seen on TV, and then they usually go for that type of attorney. Okay. But in this part of Florida, there's a couple of firms that people are like, oh, I thought this was going to be the best firm. I thought this was going to be the yada yada yada, because they were on TV. And then after they've gone through it, they're like, I will never use that firm again. And that's because they had to learn their lesson the hard way, which is if they're advertising it on TV, it means usually they need that advertising to sell their product. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Word of mouth. In the traditional legal referral way. So anyway, those are the ways in which you can go ahead and get help for Social Security disability benefits. You can always give me a call or shoot me an email. You don't have to be a client for me to help you out. And if you have a unique question for your unique claim, give me a call, shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. All right? You have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.